I always put it off starting social media and starting content creation because I was afraid of what people would think of me, how they would judge me, um, and how I thought they would see me, and that impacted me and made me fear the decision of starting. But now, after posting about 50 or more videos, that fear has died down, and I can truly say that the thing that you fear in your mind, perhaps you're scared of failing, you're scared of being embarrassed, you're scared of losing money. Um, all that scarcity or fear stems from somewhere in your heart, somewhere in your soul, somewhere in your mind, um, and you probably you won't probably you can find the answer. For me, it was something from my childhood, also in high school. I won't go into that right now, but for you, it may be something else. But finding that can be very difficult. But even though you don't have to find it to still be successful, because you can still be successful, but the thing you have to do is just to take the first step and really commit to something. Because when you commit to something and you actually fucking do it, and not just you say that you're going to do it, you actually do it. Um, is the day the fear stems. It's going to die down. It will be super scary. I know how it was posting my first video, knowing that people I knew would see it, and I put it off for 2 years because I was scared. But the question you have to ask yourself is it better to not be judged, but also to not achieve your dream, or to achieve your dream, but be judged? And for me, is to be judged, but to achieve my dream. And if you feel the same, you just have to start. You just have to commit. You just have to take that first step into darkness, into the unknown. And when you do, as I said, it will be so scary. You will want to quit. You will People will come to you and say you're crazy. This is not for you. You're not meant for this. It's never been done before. Because in their mind, you're crazy. And they want to drag you down to their level. Because this dream that you have, the vision that you have in your mind is not theirs. They're not meant to understand what you're saying. So it doesn't matter what they're saying. You just have to trust yourself. And even though you might not know that is the correct way of you don't know if it's going to work or not. But if you don't try, you will never figure it out anyway. And I feel for those people who pull others down, that don't share people on, uh, because they're hurt, they're also scared, they don't know themselves what they're going to do with their lives. So they'd rather see you fail than you win, because that means seeing someone that's in their circle or whatever, like ascend, and going after it and doing something that they can't, and that hurts people. Um, and if you just lock in, I hate the phrase lock in, but if you just hone in on that fucking goal that you have in your mind, and you just become obsessed with it, and you're not going to leave it until it's done, uh, and the goal might change, but the drive that you have and the commitment will never change. You can always pivot, you can always go in a new direction, but you can never stop. Because the day you stop, the dream dies. And you die as well. Because that's your passion, that's your way. Uh, and I think too many have lost their lives. And I'm not meaning lost their life, but meaning life is not worth living if it's not meaningful. And you don't have meaning when you're doing something that you really don't want to do with your life. And that sounded so cliche, I guess, but I think it's true. And do it scared. Do it when it hurts. Do it when you want to lay down and just give up. I've been there. I will continue to be there. I'm on this journey on my alone. Of course, I have people around me that support me, but it's all up to us. It's all up to you. It's all up to me. No one is here to save us. No one is here to save me. So you just have to decide. What's this going like? What is it going to be? A life of freedom, of meaningful, of purpose, or a life of regret, wastefulness, seeing other people succeed while you don't, hating yourself for not doing more when you could have. And the choice is ultimately yours, but I believe in you, and I believe in myself, and I believe that everyone who's seeing this video and who's out there have a talent. They have something to give to this world, and I'm truly, truly, truly standing behind that. And you can do everything that you set your mind to. I didn't believe it for a long time, but you can. And I believe. And you have to fucking believe too. Because the day you start to believe is the day shit starts to happen. Yeah.